Hello, you awesome friends. I'm here with my friend Stephen Hutcheon. How are you today, Stephen?
Hey, I'm absolutely fantastic, Ed.
Now, Stephen, we're here to talk about this powerhouse life-changing concept. Can you tell me and a wonderful audience all about it?
Oh, 100%. My goal is to get everybody into a side gig, a side hustle. A lot of people talk about this. A lot of people don't do it. They're either scared about it or don't know how to do it. And my message is to tell everyone it is easy to do. I have done it. I know people do it. I've helped lots of people do it. So that's what I want to do and tell people about today.
Now, it's very exciting because at the time we're doing this video, my wonderful wife, Lassie, just joined the program and she's been kicking butt with bringing a lot of people in. And please excuse the seagulls. They're interested in this opportunity as well. Can you tell us a bit about the concept and how it works and how people become really successful out of it?
Yeah, 100%. Now, the situation we have here in Australia is the misinformation about multi-level marketing. I had that myself, and that is my job, and I think my goal, my desire, is to rid of that misinformation and partner with only the very best people to be able to do that. Now, I'm very fortunate. I partnered with Lassie. And we're actually going to go full steam ahead. Already started to go full steam ahead, in fact.
Oh, you guys are going full steam ahead. You guys are just taking over the place, which I think is awesome. You know, it's only, what, November 2020, and look at what you guys are doing.
Yeah, absolutely, really exciting. We held our Zoom call opportunity Zoom call last week. They're going to be coming up every single week on a Thursday. That'll be advertised on LinkedIn and Facebook. So people listen to this. We will provide a link to that opportunity call.
Yeah, and I was just going to ask you, how does the opportunity work exactly? So if someone's watching right now, they obviously, you know, you found this video, which is great. How does the opportunity work and how does it actually create that successful one?
That's a really good question, because what I want to do, and Lassie will be doing as well in partnership, is to do opposite what everyone else has done. And that is, when you've ever heard of a multi-level marketing company, the first thing they do is try to sell you a dream. Yeah. You know, sell the dream that, do you know, if you come on board next week or next month at the very latest, you're going to be a millionaire.
Yeah. And you're going to achieve abundance and financial freedom and a greater sense of spirituality, like that.
I couldn't say it better myself.
Was that good?
That was actually very, very good.
Yeah. And you know what? You deserve it. Yeah. Is that okay?
That is absolutely perfect.
There you go.
That's exactly what we're not doing.
I'm kidding, okay? I love Katie Holmes. I love Katie Holmes. No, leave Katie Holmes out of it, please.
So the first thing we do here is we talk about the product, not about the opportunities. We talk about the product. Our core product here in Australia, there's a number of products, but it's the Keto Coffee. So that's the thing we talk about. And Ed, you would have known, you've experienced this Keto Coffee.
And just on that note with Keto Coffee, and this is way before Lassie signed up, I got a few samples in my bag actually with a Keto Coffee, and I know ketolysis very well, being like a health guy. I'm not kidding, within about 15 minutes I could feel the ketolysis kicking in. I was all burning. I could feel the fat just being eaten away by the Keto Coffee.
Yeah, it's very, very impressive. It's absolutely very, very impressive. So what we do here, we don't talk about the gym, we talk about the opportunity, we talk about the product, the benefit of the products. There are 50 plus products, by the way. I don't know if you know this, Ed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but in America, there is actually 50 plus products. We have a little bit less here in Australia. There's just over 20. But what's really exciting about that is that we just talk about that one product, and people try that and they fall in love with it instantaneously. I give out lots of samples along with that as well, so we get people to experience the product. When people love the product, then we talk about the authentic opportunity. Here in Australia, it's a massive opportunity. Literally for under $200, I can set you up in your own home-based business with a website that's functional in 20 plus countries, plus product, plus the coffee, plus the wraps, plus the facials, all for under $200.
And just on that one, we've spoken a bit about coffee. Now, Lassie, and again, speaking for Lassie, she wouldn't mind this, she tried one of the wraps, and I actually helped her put it on her. I actually wrapped the Glad wrap around her when the wrap was on her. She loved it. She felt that instant fat burning sensation.
Yeah, and that's the power, isn't it? I mean, when you're fortunate to partner with such an incredible company like It Works. Now, this company's been around for 20 plus years, been debt free since 2007, and not many multi-level marketing companies can say that.
So it's called It Works. Where are they based?
They're actually based in Florida. Head office in Florida.
Oh, we love Florida.
And their global office is based in Ireland, which makes really much sense to do so.
Big tax haven, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Very smart business.
I think I should be based in Ireland. Sorry, continue, please. Nice.
So they're right through Canada, Europe, Japan,
Wow.
Korea, Australia, New Zealand, and they've got this aggressive expansion plan. Even with the COVID environment they're in, they're still working behind the scenes, still releasing new products. We have the Black Friday sale happening this weekend. You know what these guys do is phenomenal, and it's an actual privilege to be partnered with such an organisation like It-Works.
And the thing that I like is that in a very short space of time, Lassie, and when I mean short space, I mean like as in under 9 days, Lassie's already signed up a few wonderful distributors.
Yes, she has indeed.
And it wasn't hard. It was just so easy. That's what impressed me.
Exactly. And I've done this. You know, my experience, I was there on the ground pre-COVID and during the first part of COVID in the Philippines.
Okay.
I just happened to be over there, and I was there, and I was literally, even with all the restrictions, the coffee was easy to sell. And in fact, I don't know if you know this story yet, I was actually in McDonald's selling Keto Coffee, making phone calls, selling Keto Coffee. It was such an easy product to move along.
Yeah.
And it's a phenomenal product. So it can be done. But going back to Lassie, Lassie is a great example of what you can do once you have the tools, the processes there, the organisation, and you tell people about the story and about the opportunity. People are actually queuing up to want to know more. As soon as I had that first sip of the Keto Coffee, it's like, wow, I'm now going to show you how to make money from this.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Now, I'm thinking back to my older self here, before I start a business, right? Let's say someone has no business experience, and rightfully so. I used to be like this. They're just terrified of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Speaking to that awesome person who's never been in business before, they're completely terrified, what's your advice to help them really start this journey and feel good about it?
That's a really good question. I was in exactly the same situation. December 2018. I've never done any sales. I was in a corporate office. I had a great team. I had 15 people responsible for big money, looking after beautiful buildings, and it was a pleasure working with an organisation like Westpac. And what I didn't have that experience, but what I found very, very quickly, the tools were there, the apps. We actually have 2 really powerful apps that can be used immediately for prospecting. They have the scripts in there. They have you can upload your contact list in there. Wow. There's huge volumes of training, YouTube videos as well. There's a lot of material, so it doesn't matter if you've got no experience whatsoever. Just like I was in that same situation, all the trainings are there for you. And I tell you, being through every single training video, know the apps very well, I can do that and also manage my business. And on top of that, there's also an e-suite, which you can manage your whole business, your sales platform, your contact list, your sales funnels. And that will, believe it or not, Ed, that always comes in the price. That comes in the price of when you join up as a business builder.
And also too, they have access to people like yourselves and Lassie for that education.
Absolutely. Yep. And that's why I was very fortunate that I had my upline was a young lady called Nia Rias, who's very experienced in multi-level marketing organisation. So she was able to provide that training and support where I needed it. And again, absolutely, it's a phenomenal platform.
Oh, that's wonderful. So I've got to say thank you for watching. And as you're saying, Stephen, Hutcheon, Lassie Zia, myself, we're all the real deal. You can see it here. And final word to you, Stephen. What's your final word to our wonderful people watching and help them to have a winning experience?
Yes, I have this phrase, patience and persistence. Patience and persistence. Some people don't realise we live for a very, very long time. And when you're in business, the first 6 months, the first year, people may not actually build that first $1 million. But that doesn't matter, because all you need is patience and persistence, tag into the right people, communicate and connect with the right people. And I tell you, it's going to be a fantastic journey, a fantastic, successful journey.
Stephen.
Thank you, Ed.